From career low year to MVP caliber season, how Jorge Polanco has bounced back in the 2025 season. Let's talk about it. Jorge Polanco is on another level in 2025, and that is coming off a year in 2024 that is arguably the worst season of his entire career. So today we're going to be digging a little bit deeper into some of his numbers to see where he's really bounced back, and was it the knee that was really holding him back? So first, we're going to quickly go over his stats from last season, in which Mariners fans know was absolutely brutal. He had a .213 batting average, a 92 WRC+, as well as a .3 WAR in 118 games played. He had the highest K rate in his entire career back in 2024, which was 4% higher than any K rate he's had in any previous season, at a 29.2%. And he had a .213 batting average, which was way worse than any batting average he's ever had in his career. Now, the one thing that stands out that is different in 2025 for Jorge Polanco is that knee is healthy. We found out in the offseason last year that he was dealing with a knee problem for pretty much the entire 2024 season. And Mariner fans were a little bit split on whether or not they should try to bring Jorge Polanco back, whether he would be healthy or this was kind of the decline that started the end of his career. Because me personally, and I know other Mariner fans were as well, but when they acquired Jorge Polanco towards the end of the offseason in 2024, it was kind of exciting. It was a guy that was a 10-year veteran who has a track record of hitting for high batting average, he has good power, but certain years better than others, and he's an okay defender, but he is a guy that was going to come in and make a big impact on this lineup. But obviously, going back to 2024, that was not the case at all. So now that it seems that, knock on wood for his sake, that knee is healthy, these are the numbers that Jorge Polanco is putting up so far in 2025, which is absolutely ridiculous. As of now, he has basically a career low, unless you count the 4 games he played in 2015, a career low K percentage at 10.8%, as well as a .348 batting average, a .216 WRC+, a 1.4 F4 as of now, with 9 home runs and 27 RBIs. Now, those numbers are very much up there in terms of the top in baseball, and we'll go over some of where he ranks in terms of Major League Baseball with guys with a minimum of 100 plate appearances. But comparing that to the point that he was at this point in the season last year, where last year he was at this point played in 37 games, where he had a 31.2% K rate, a 188 batting average, an 84 WRC+, and a negative .1 F WAR. So it's not the fact that Jorge Polanco is arguably right now the best bat in the Seattle Mariners lineup. Obviously, you have guys like Cal Raleigh who are absolutely dominating as well, but Jorge Polanco is literally on another level and honestly could even be in the conversation for MVP. Unfortunately, he hasn't been playing in every game due to that knee, but he is starting to hit from the right side. He had a really nice double against the A's yesterday from the right side, and he did actually start playing the field, not just being a DH, so hopefully he can continue to play in more games the healthier he feels. But the first thing I like to think of when you try to see how well a guy is truly doing, not that we need any proof that he is doing well, is comparing him to some of these stars of Major League Baseball. So right now, with players with a minimum of 90 plate appearances, Jorge Polanco is currently 4th in batting average. The only people doing better than him are Jacob Wilson from the A's, Freddie Freeman from the Dodgers, and Aaron Judge from the Yankees. Not a bad crowd to be a part of. Now, in terms of WRC+, there is only one player in Major League Baseball that is better in terms of weighted runs created plus, and that is Aaron Judge. Now, when it comes to F4, he is a little bit further down the list because obviously he is not playing the field, so all of his stats are strictly from an offensive perspective. So he is going to be a little bit further down the list, but again, a 1.4 F WAR is up there. He is actually tied with Julio currently and a few other guys for like the top 10th F WAR. There's so many ties when it comes to F WAR, but still a 1.4 F WAR is pretty darn impressive. Now, for a guy who had the highest K percentages in his entire career in 2024, currently in Major League Baseball, he has the 10th or the 11th lowest K percentage, with only certain guys ahead of him that obviously you wouldn't expect to strike out a lot, like Luis Arraez, Jacob Wilson, Nico Horner, these guys who are known for having very low K percentages, and he is ranked 11th in baseball, which is pretty dang good. When it comes to his slugging percentage, he is currently ranked 3rd in Major League Baseball with only 2 guys in front of him, and you guessed who those 2 were, Freddie Freeman and Aaron Judge. And he has a 1,103 OPS, which is absolutely ridiculous, and wait for it, You guessed it, only two guys in front of him, and that is Freddie Freeman and Aaron Judge. It is truly incredible that at this point in the season, I know he only has 102 plate appearances, which again, in baseball terms is a relatively small sample size, but he has been on an absolute tear, and putting him, after having the year that he had in 2024, to put him up there with names like Aaron Judge and Freddie Freeman for top of these statistics in Major League Baseball is an incredible turnaround. I think when the Mariners re-signed him this offseason, I think that there was half and half split, I'd say, with Mariner fans that are like, one, this is a really stupid move, with the other half being, might as well give him another shot, right? And right now, he is truly making that shot worth it. As we know, this offseason, he did have potential offers from the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees, which in that sense, as a guy who mainly hits from the left side, Yankee Stadium would have been great for him to play, obviously with the short porch. But he decided, yes, the Mariners offered him more money than those other two teams, but he decided to almost bet on himself, come back to Seattle, and prove to Mariners fans that he was worth the investment. So truly, I just want to come on here and give Jorge Polanco the credit that he deserves so far in 2025. Hopefully, he can continue to stay healthy, get back on a defensive side, as well as just continue this offense. And hey, how about those Mariners winning 9 consecutive series for the first time since 2001? Extremely impressive, extremely exciting baseball to watch, and hopefully they can continue this for a long period of time. I have a sense that this offense may just be legit. I don't want to jinx it, but they might just be pretty dang legit. Please let me know what you guys think about Jorge Polanco's situation and how great it really is to watch him. Otherwise, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.